Are we going? Hey, we're going, y'all. We think that this is our 31st episode. So if you
No,
want to binge, you can do one a day for a month, bro. One
we
a
do
day
not.
for
It is 31. I know it is 31.
one a day for a month, y'all. Okay? So even the longest month next month's got 31, right? This month no.
But
This month has 30. Yeah, happy
yeah,
31. Yay.
somebody's. Oh, happy belated birthday, you big homo.
Yep, just turned like fucking old if you can't tell. Shit. I
It's
gotta I
funny.
gotta get a haircut and shave.
I knew your age a kid didn't.
My children are smart asses. They
He
they
said you
they
were
get it from
56.
their mother, never from their father.
That's
But hey, just so for all y'all, people are gonna recognize the shirt. Yeah, I had to wear it since 389 is now gone. Oh,
yeah,
Mister,
but you're
suppose old
the
Mister
idiot who paid.
$43 is suppose old Mister $43 is gone.
You should have had him sign that. It would have been memorabilia.
Ooh, that son of a gun. Yeah, but
Or a
I've been
little.
trying. I've been trying as hard as I can to forget that fella, and it just ain't. It ain't working.
Burn the shirt. There ain't even a fourth brigade no more.
No, the third brigade. That was shit. That was a long time ago.
5, 6 years, I believe.
That's when I was still in the army. It was third brigade instead of fourth.
You've been out what 7, 10?
7, 7. Yeah, 7.
I've been out 10 and a
Oh my
half.
god, shit, longer than that.
2014, January 20th.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
my
did
god,
6 years, bitch.
you should have just stayed at Fort Polk, stayed at all the excuse me Fort Johnson.
I'm not gonna lie. You know why I was scared of PCS? Because I knew I was gonna get into a real unit, and I was in a real shitty unit, and I was gonna be tested, and I was gonna be fucked because I was not ready for it.
What's going on? Yeah,
Like,
that place
what did
was
you guys do in your company before? Well, we did a lot of ruck marches and a lot of late nights at the motor pool.
for absolutely no reason. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And this is where
Imagine.
America's linemen is. It's they can't tell us too much because then we wouldn't need them. That's
Yep.
kind of how Delta worked.
Just think how rich you would be if you got paid overtime for all that bullshit. Yeah,
Son,
brother,
son,
I wouldn't need the lottery.
slack
Ooh,
my ass and call me Baron Trump.
I wonder if Jen checked the tickets yet.
You didn't win. You're not in California.
I, I won $4 last time I bought one.
Ooh, let me
Hey,
let's start planning the future off of that.
hey, I
Yeah,
with that another $14, I can go buy a Grand Slam meal at Denny's.
that's horrible. You said it was $20 for a Grand
Eight,
Slam.
18, 20 something for the lumberjacks. It was the big one, but still $19 for freaking oh
Was it worth it?
ridiculous, dude. I want a pancake so bad.
I
Was
don't
it worth
think
the
they have
money?
good
No.
pancakes.
Did it make me happy? Yes.
Who has
Well,
better pancakes, them or IHOP?
I don't know that
The
I've ever
fact that
had
you have to think about
pancakes
it,
at
IHOP
IHOP.
sucks because
I
IHOP
don't.
is international has a pancake.
I don't think I've ever had pancakes at IHOP. I had crepes
How do you not get pancakes at the fucking place where it's in the name?
because I've been there like 3 times.
Oh, I like IHOP, honestly.
I like Waffle House.
Ooh, there's two types of Waffle Houses. Is that? Do you hear that? The fan?
No. Can you hear the air
Okay.
conditioner running?
Well, no, it's literally like 2 foot away. Sorry, listeners,
Oh,
we're going off of it.
it's hot.
Yeah, yeah. No, actually, it's not. It's just the AC's on, and I'm the fence over there.
It was
Um,
92, 93 degrees when I pulled in here.
Waffle House is only good when the staff is shit.
If the waitress has all her teeth, you got to kind of wonder if it's any good or not.
If she got more than two tooth in her head, she ain't a damn hostess at the Waffle House I want to be at.
Oh, I love me a Waffle House now, buddy.
How about a Huddle House?
Oh, I love their steak sauce. Oh, that's the best steak sauce you can buy.
If you need steak sauce, the steak sucks.
Well, Huddle House is a fancy place. I mean, that's all bougie and shit.
Fancy? It's a
Fancy,
fuck. It's a red styled Waffle House. It's like Sheets and Wawas.
bro. No, no. Huddle House, they like seat you and stuff, and you don't have to worry about getting shot or beat up or anything by the waitress. I've been to a few
Really?
Huddle Houses now. I've never felt fear in a Huddle House.
I've been to three. One on Post.
Yeah,
That was just dirty,
yeah. No, there's been a few times I've wondered if I was going to come out of a Waffle House alive.
but the food was great.
Oh, it was delicious. That's the best
That's
ones.
that's why.
Oh yeah,
It's just like, it's the equivalent to like being like on a Greyhound bus, and
yeah. I've
it's
ridden
like
Greyhound a few times. Yeah,
you always sit next to somebody who hasn't bathed in a decade, or a
or they
screaming fucking child.
or they fall asleep and they're so freaking loud, snoring and like. Yeah. Oh.
Don't lie, you don't normally choke. Stop it. What's your new one? If she's pregnant, she's a what?
Oh, she's got a nut gut.
She's got a nut gut. Oh, God. If she has twins. Is that a double nut
Ooh, that's a full nut.
gut? Somebody have a threesome. I wonder
Oh
if that's
God.
genetically possible. Like if a woman has a threesome
Um,
with two gentlemen and they both give her an oatmeal cream pie, that maybe that they can
I,
he can have a child, he can have a child, and
I don't think it'd be impossible. I think it'd be rather improbable. You'd think the first guy'd fill her up.
what if they did it at the same time?
That's big.
No, if guys had little wieners like yours,
Yeah, we'll go with that. Hmm.
yeah. I can get it past my browie. So I take it you did not watch the great presidential debate.
No, they put it on late, so working folks like me that got to get up at 4 o'clock in a flipping morning wouldn't see it. I really hope this prime truck doesn't run into me.
It lasted till about 11, about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
But it started out like, okay, there's actually some structure. And then about halfway through it, it was like Biden kept going like this, and it's like that little cocksucker has a fucking earpiece in, I bet.
Again.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
oh man, it's such a horrible thing to see the decline of our president. It's like watching a grandfather or something
See the
just
decline of our nation. I mean, people that, oh,
oh yeah.
the
So
Australians, the Australians, the country that started as a penal colony is making fun of us.
yeah, but they can't own guns.
That makes it worse.
It's like when English people are like, "Oh my god, you guys have so much gun crime." It's like, but you guys have knife crime. So if you
Yeah,
guys didn't
people
have
run,
knives or guns, you'd have like, clubbing.
people driving through crowds and running people over like they have done in
Yeah,
England and Canada. You know, them Canucks
Canada.
up there, them Canucks up there want to just run people over and shit. Yeah,
What's a Canuck?
I don't know. I don't know. A
Oh, I mean,
Canadian.
you're about the closest Canadian fella I know.
You're a lot closer to Canada than I was.
I'm not closer to Canada.
You just go up to Detroit and it's right there.
I'm not going to go to Detroit because I don't know if I'm going to make it to Detroit. No, I ain't gonna lie. I like Detroit. It's a cool city. Crazy.
There's a lot of cool looking stuff in Detroit.
Yeah, the dispensaries.
No, I used to deliver corn syrup to Pepsi up in Detroit, and you had to go by this one Catholic church. I'm assuming it's Catholic. This great big monstrous looking thing. Had the two steeples and the great big rows of windows. Really, really pretty, really cool looking. But I was up there in the middle of the freaking night, and I was not stopping in that neighborhood.
Yeah,
Stoplights. I rolled right through them. Mm-mm,
when
nope.
I was part of the two men cuddling group, um,
TMC
I had
trucking company.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, when I had to go to Dearborn, I had to go to get my coil and stuff. I was parked behind this building that they have truck parking, and it was just a big crater of a hole. So I parked on the side of it.
Oh.
About 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, I am not getting robbed. Like truck was running. I was about to just. It was the police. There was a shooting across the street, and they're like, "Hey, man, how's your hours looking?" And I said, "I need about another 2 hours." And they're like, "Fine, get the fuck out of here when you're done." I'm like, "Oh, great,
Phone call. Yeah, yeah.
huh?
Well, somebody tried to call me. Somebody from Florida. I don't know.
Don't you have your? What? You should be on your computer, man."
Well, I gotta go from the phone to the computer, and then it loses internet every time it goes, and then you know,
Yeah,
from
very
Florida.
clear picture.
Hey, I wonder if it was mom.
She doesn't have a
I don't
Florida
know.
number, but
Oh, so you'd had to give her my number.
yeah, no, she doesn't have a Florida number.
She's still
No.
that Ohio?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, poor thing.
yeah, voted one of the worst economies here,
Florida or Ohio?
Ohio. I'm in fucking
Uh,
Ohio. Why would I say here and be Florida?
we were just talking about Florida.
Fuck Florida. Sunshine, blue skies. Please go away.
No, it would no, no. Well, I was down there in Valdosta. That's almost Florida today.
That's a different type of Florida, buddy. That's where they
that's,
wrestle.
that's real Florida there,
They
buddy. That's where the a Florida man really lives.
they ain't got wrestling. They got wrestling.
Yep.
Oh
Like
man,
I said,
I'm-
if you could suck all the water out of the air in Valdosta, Georgia, you could turn the Sahara back into an ocean. It was
you
horrible.
you ever I was thinking about that WCW with the wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
Every time I hear the word wrestling, I think of Ted Turner. We're gonna bring back wrestling, athleticism to wrestling. And it's just like, who knew a bumpkin could be so? Is he
I
still
wonder
alive?
where I'm just wondering where he's from.
I thought he was from Atlanta.
Oh,
You know who does know?
Dr. Google.
Kickstart my heart.
Oh, I bet you Shakur would know.
Um, I was
Yeah.
thinking about I was thinking about getting Thakor on here, but you know what? Thakor's a little too much right now. Thakor's very busy. Um, I love him.
Guy's a nut.
Holy shit. Ted Turner's 85 years old.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you haven't met or seen Daya Shakur on here, he's on what? Journey of a Jackass? Is that
Journey of
his
a
podcast?
Jackass.
Yeah.
Mhm. He's
He's a
from
fucking nut.
Ted Turner's from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Ooh, he's an Ohioan, just like you.
The Big Dick Daddy from Cincinnati.
Oh, no, 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 no.
That's Ted
You got,
Turner right there, man.
no, man, you got Big Dick Jim. You can't have Big Dick Turner, too. You can't. You can't.
When you have a pocketbook like Ted Turner does, you can be whatever the fuck you want. Okay?
Hey,
Like,
Ted Turner ain't got Elon money. That's all I'm saying.
he started seeing it. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing anymore. I think his intentions were more noble than what they are now.
You think
Anderson
so?
Cooper and Jake Tapper. And what was that blonde
You don't.
lady on last night?
Uh, Rachel Maddow? No,
No, no, he wasn't on there.
she.
That's a woman.
Yeah,
That is the type of woman that where it's like,
there's no Adam's apple.
you know why she's so mean? Because nobody
Why?
would give her dick. Look how ugly. Not that she's ugly, it's her personality. She's not, I had this talk today with somebody, me and you were talking about it earlier. about the use of the word cunt.
Yeah, that's a
Everywhere
very
else in
bad
the
word in
world,
America.
in America, because we put
Well, I
validity
don't.
into it.
Maybe Canada.
They're communists. They're like those
Hmm.
Californians and New Yorkers. Well, New York City, because we do have a guy in New York that we know is not communist. Don Shu. 389. He was a Cav Scout. He's the only Puerto Rican out there hunting big game in you would know
Don't
him to
know.
see him. He has a
Sure.
lisp too.
Oh, God. Must be a.
We should get him and Die on.
Oh
That'd be
God.
fun. And we can find somebody with a stutter.
Joe Biden.
No, not retarded. I stutter. No, yeah, there was
Joe
a few
Biden
guys.
stutters once in a while.
That's because it's glitching. The computer in his head is glitching.
So it's not a stutter.
Dave
It's a
Jr.
skip. It's a skip.
It's a
Okay.
straight up glitch in the Matrix.
God,
Yeah, oh yeah, it's bad.
it's getting worse.
Um, what are your predictions for the November 24?
Um, with any luck, there'll be a meteorite the size of the moon that hits Washington D.C. and just kills the whole fucking planet. Oh,
Well,
by the way, wait. July 12th, 2035. NASA's predicting that a meteorite, asteroid, something's going to hit the planet and kill us all.
dude, you're like 3 years late to that.
Am I?
Yeah,
I
Neil
just saw
deGrasse
it.
Tyson he said there's like a 10% chance if it passes through a window or something. Like,
Oh, no, he said 72%. NASA said
oh,
72%.
you trust NASA? It took them like 8 years to send the same rocket up. Elon does that for fun.
I trust NASA more than I trust Biden
Why Biden? Why would he have was?
for truth
I would.
and
Oh, I don't
accuracy.
trust him to wipe his. I don't trust him to wipe his own ass and get it all the way clean.
You think he does?
Wipe his own ass or get it clean.
Why? I want my own ass.
I can see him running out with his trousers and
I want
pants around his
my own
ankles. Jill, I wiped my ass. Good job. Ice cream today.
ass. Oh, throw up. Here, we'll throw a newspaper on it.
I got German chocolate. Oh God, I hope nobody from the government ever watches our podcast.
Oh, I hope they do.
No, I hope they do. 'Cause I wouldn't mind starting some shit. We fight, hey, people, we fight fire with gasoline, diesel, and
Oh,
goddamn,
Tannerite.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh, there's a few videos on YouTube how you can make your own Tannerite.
If you live in a state where you can just go buy it off the shelf,
Well,
a lot
yeah,
easier.
but you start buying 3, 4 thousand pounds. Don't look at me like that.
I don't like watching shit blow up. It's not my thing. Not a pyro in
I'm
general.
kind of wondering if you could use it in a cannon.
Why wouldn't you just use black powder?
I don't know. I just thought about it. I thought, ooh, that'd be fun.
Black powder would burn. Tannerite would probably explode inside the cannon.
I don't know. Or you have your thing full of tannerite with a shotgun shell stuck in the top of it with a freaking rat trap like this, so it'll snap down, hit the thing, and boom, blow up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know who we gotta ask?
Hmm.
Disco Stew.
Oh Jesus. Oh,
People are like,
he's on
oh shit,
vacation.
well last week what we were doing. It's it's some shit
He's
stew.
on he's on vacation again.
It's nice being retired.
Went up to West Point.
He's at West Point?
Yeah.
Did somebody graduate or is he there for recreation?
Somebody new is getting promoted or something.
Oh.
I don't know. Jennifer told me, and yeah, it's
It
okay to talk
happens.
about it. She doesn't listen to this.
She doesn't know what number we're on.
Yeah, she doesn't know. She doesn't know she can listen one every month, one every day for a month.
Has she
Even on
listened
the
to it?
even on the leap year. I don't think so. She doesn't like me. She just married me.
Is it? This ain't a leap year, is it? Was it?
No, I said you could listen to one every day for a month, even on a leap year.
Oh yeah. You think
No.
we'll
Well,
get
wait,
famous off of this?
2024? Every
Every
4 years? It should have
4 years?
been a leap year, yeah. Shouldn't it?
Is it
Wasn't it?
28, 28, 32,
I
36?
don't know. Look, I
Yeah,
barely know. Well,
it's every presidential election is leap year
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Uh,
because
Good
they
God. Whew.
that way they get that extra day in for campaigning.
Yeah, yay. Woohoo. Surprise. I wonder if we'll have some decent people next time.
Vivek
Yep.
or RFK.
He's a bit crazy for me. He's a bit overly environmental with the whole climate change and all that other
Well, you gotta remember
stuff.
that's what his background's in.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
yeah,
hey, clean water and clean soil, you got a good foundation right there to finish the rest of the
yeah,
world. And
yeah. As long as they don't want to kill all the carbon, which we make too much carbon, so let's kill off people too, like Bill Gates wants to.
we as in humans or we as in America, because I think we're like 0.3% of the world's carbon emissions.
Humans.
Oh, because
Yeah,
China and India, they would have to be like,
number one
yeah.
and two, I think, or yeah, they're I don't know. Well, I'm guessing.
Well, I'm not stereotyping or being racist. I'm just saying it's fact. Asia,
Yeah. Well, most
but
of the
there's
coal we sell goes to China.
it's about what 2 billion. Yeah,
Yeah. We can mine coal and send it to China, but we can't burn it here more cleanly.
really.
But
So, you know, uh, American politics, American politics, the NFL, guns. It's all getting crazy. It's all getting
well, I've,
crazy.
I've pretty much given up on the NFL and politics. I mean, they're both. The NFL
The
is
NFL,
nothing but the NFL is nothing but broken down into statistics for people to bet on stupid shit. The NFL is just a big betting scheme anymore. That's all it
plus
is.
sports in general are now because of sites and you can bet on the
Yeah,
coin toss, you can bet on this, you can bet on that. Is this guy going to shit himself in the third quarter and be half of out?
yeah. You can.
Um,
Yeah,
I love how people are like, "Oh my god, I'm going to bet this and make money," and it's like, okay,
yeah.
but
Whatever. Yeah.
it's kind of like a drug. It keeps you coming back. But I mean, gambling on sports, if you're not really a sports guy, it's kind of cool because it's like, well, I got a little bit of stake in the game now, because I don't
Yeah.
play football.
Well, it was always fun. The football pool we did over in Germany. You picked a square, and then they'd roll dice, and the score would go across, and whichever square came close to the scores lining up won. So everybody watched just to see what the you weren't you get what I'm saying?
No, it sounds pretty dumb. Nice.
Well, it was Germany. There was one freaking game on a week,
Oh
so you
shit!
had
Now they have
that game.
now the NFL has I think 6 games
No,
in
no, no, no.
Europe.
I'm talking Armed Forces Network TV. You had a
Yeah,
game.
but now there's six
Yeah,
games in Europe, I believe, and then I mean those are going to
Brazil,
be on. Well, that's the
Packers,
funny thing.
Philadelphia, in Brazil.
It was supposed to be Cleveland and the Packers. I don't know what happened, like why it switched, but it became the Packers and Eagles. But
Mm-hmm.
those teams both are colored green.
Yep.
One's green, yellow, and white. One's like green, black, white. They
Silver.
can't wear any green on their uniforms. It's kind of like
Yeah, I'm
it's
not.
kind of
We still haven't googled up
stupid.
why that is.
No, I don't give a shit because I won't watch anyway.
Yeah.
Football's getting too like the times of Ray Lewis or Sean Taylor. those were the last of the great hitters. John Lynch, Terrell Suggs, Navarro Bowman, Patrick Will. Like
Yeah.
these guys coming
I
across and just laying you the fuck out. Can't do
yeah.
that no more because now they want every single game to be 55 to 57, 400 yards from the quarterback.
Yeah,
You know, more
the
like
more yards, the more passes, the more whatever completed, the more people
what do
bet on them, the more things to bet
what do you
on, and
watch?
it's
What do you watch basketball for? Or not basketball? What do you watch boxing for? The
I
fucking
don't.
knockout. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, in general,
Yeah.
people. That's why I like UFC because
Yes.
UFC you don't have to stay on. You don't have to stay standing. I wish they would change the
Yeah.
rules a little bit on that.
Yeah.
But
UFC isn't fucked up yet.
what do you mean?
Well, I'm sure in boxing you can bet on every damn thing. Who's going to hit first? I mean, everything. You probably bet on a points for. You can probably bet. Is he going to come out with fucking underwear on or not? You know.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
how.
Yeah,
I don't know how
probably.
you'd win that one, but you know.
Well, like I think Dana White is probably one of the
I
greatest promoters and
love
promotion
that guy.
histories. Oh,
But you seem to give your fighters a lot of rope. What do you mean rope? What? I don't give him any. What? You saying I'm trying to hang him? What are you talking about? Dana White said some shit like that. It was just funnier than hell.
did you hear how he got rid of all the Pelotons in his gym
Mm-hmm.
because they told
Uh,
Theo because of Theo
Theo
Vaughn?
Vaughn. That's Theo
Well,
Vaughn. That's who it is.
then there was a reporter who was like, asking him questions after a UFC about like, do you retract your statements and da 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 da, and I'm an activist and da da. He goes, who the fuck do you work for? He goes, you work for fucking Peloton. He goes, yeah. He goes, oh okay. And then he pretty much told the guy, hey, in the interview, like, go get all the Pelotons, throw them out.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire. I mean,
Yeah, I
he
love
could
that
bet
guy.
$500,000 a hand. He bets like $5 million a hand playing. I think it's blackjack.
Oh, not this guy.
No, I'm not a gambling man. If I was a gambling man.
I like going into casinos once in a while. Take $4 or $5 in there. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and if you lose $5, well, you go get some free cokes.
When I was drinking pretty heavy back in the dizzy, I
Yeah.
liked it because then I go put $1 in and I just shoot the beers down and suck the fuckers down like
See,
a.
I've never been to one where they give me free beers. Most of them got like free cokes, coffees that I've been to. New York, Iowa.
All
Uh,
the Indian casinos down in Louisiana, they give you free alcohol. Like Gina's Choctaw Pines Casino.
yeah,
Um, what's the one in Kinder? Kashada, LaBerge, Golden Nugget.
yeah.
You get free beer when you hit the jackpot at the Indian casino. You get 40 bushels of corn and a beaver pelt. Oh,
Oh
that's fucked
God.
up.
Yeah, yeah,
These are
pretty
feathers,
much.
not dots.
Oh
Oh
man.
yeah. People I've noticed can't take like that joke. I if it offends somebody, shit. Turn off now because we're about to get deep. Like
Yeah, it's just people don't get jokes anymore.
yeah, and
That's like Jimmy Carr. He's like, yes, I've already got. You know who Jimmy Carr is, right?
yeah,
The British guy, suit, smart ass. He's like, oh, I've already got it figured out when I offend someone. He's like, I'm gonna say, oh, I'm sorry. They're like, well, I don't think you mean that. Oh, you mean you could say something that you don't really mean? Kind of like a
yeah,
joke?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, British people. Well, they're a bunch of cults,
British people they seem to be different.
subpar Americans.
Ooh, wannabes.
Mm. Oh, um,
Meghan
losers.
Markle? Oh,
Who's Meghan Markle? Isn't that the
Harry's wife?
she's a Duchess of who gives a fuck?
Is she still?
No, I think they
They
lost all
they pretty much
all
said, "Yo, we're
title.
done." Well, you ever seen Suits? The,
No.
the TV show Suits? She was on there. Mm.
Everybody says she's drop dead gorgeous. I mean, is
I
she
wouldn't go
hot?
that far.
Yes. Is
She's
she
really
like
pretty.
yeah, she's beautiful, but it's not
Yeah.
like, I would like cheat on somebody for. Well, if we're both involved and me and the old lady are getting a big ass paycheck, like, look, I might be putting the brajoot in the little hole, but we're getting a fucking house and 10 acres for this. I'm doing this for
Yeah.
you, you inconsiderate
I'm
bitch.
I'm doing it for you, so I'm not bothering you.
Exa-
I
and I'm
don't want to
getting
bother. I don't want to bother you. I want to let you have your free time over there. Do your own thing. I'm thinking of you.
it's like I'm doing this for us. I got you a big ass house, and I
Mm-hmm.
got myself 10 acres where your house sets that I'm going to be
Yeah.
cutting the grass on. I just started cutting the
Ooh.
grass, and I ain't even charge them no more. I'll Forrest Gump the shit out that yard.
Oh
I love.
Lord.
Hey, this year, October. We gonna have to watch Shawshank.
Mm.
You have to watch Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump, Dumb and Dumber, and Jurassic Park. It will be the 30th anniversary. 94, 2004,
14,
20,
24.
30, 30
Yep.
years.
Yep.
30-year anniversary
Oh
for those
God.
movies.
I wish
Those are
Dumb
the
and
great.
Dumber never was a
It's,
movie.
that's like Jim Carrey's greatest movie. It's one like that movie is funny as shit.
You want to hear the most annoying noise in the world?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Tag, you're it. No, you're it. No, you're it. No quitsies.
Oh God.
You know the part they said when he gets the big gulp and he's walking out and
No.
he's coming out of the gas station. There's two black guys sitting there. He goes, "Oh, hey, you guys got a big gulp? See you later." And he said that was Jim Carrey, like literally walking out. These two guys were just standing there and they weren't supposed to be because they didn't know they were shooting a movie. And he just threw that in there. They said him and Bill Murray are two of the probably like best
Oh God.
improvisers on Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase.
Well, they said that Robin Williams. There was a lot of people complaining about filming a movie with him
Stealing
because he wouldn't
jokes.
even just completely ignore the script.
Well, they said he stole a lot of jokes back in the day.
Did he?
Well,
Mm.
back in the day, like um people used to go to the comedy store because Richard Pryor, all them back in
Yeah.
the day, like the 70s and 80s, out in LA, they'd go there
Richard fucking Pryor. Did he?
and you'd have all these people like start trying their jokes out.
Yeah.
And he would be in there, or a writer would sit there and be like, "Hey," and they'd slide it to these big comedians, and they're like, the guy who wrote it didn't get the credit for it, just kind of like Carlos Mencia it. But I guess that's
Yeah.
the blessing of social media now. Like the shit we're saying now, it's in the code now forever. It's in the matrix.
Oh, like somebody want to steal something from us. Yes, we
Eh,
are. We are special.
it's just a matter of time before somebody big hits and sees this and be like, "Yo, this
Check these
this
guys
podcast."
out, man. Yeah.
Yeah, the old fat one's okay, but the young one is fucking handsome. My wife wants to sit on his beard, type of thing.
Oh God. Wants to use that
Oh,
special beard oil.
yeah. Yeah, give me that moisturizer all over my face.
Oh, you're horrible. You're terrible. Terrible.
I know. My baby mom, her sister used to call me a home wrecker. Like, it's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. I've been called that by many of people.
I'm just wondering why, and I probably don't want to know here.
Put it to you this
Yeah.
way: I've never wrecked a happy home. If somebody's looking for it, it ain't my fault that you stumbled across me, and I'm the idiot who says
Oh,
yes.
oops. It slipped.
Okay.
It was an accident. I didn't mean it. Liar. Lar, lar, lar. Good
That
God,
was
it's
another
so
good
like my
goddamn Jim Carrey movie. Liar, liar.
he was a lawyer, right?
He was, yeah, and his son made that
Yeah.
birthday wish. Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yep, 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 yep.
Truman Show.
Haven't seen it yet. I've been gonna watch it for how many ever years it's been out. I haven't seen it yet.
The Mask.
The Mask was a little much.
Well, it was. I don't think it was a kids movie, but it was a cartoon style movie.
Yeah, it
But it
was
was
just
good. I thought it was fucking great. And Cameron Diaz, that
it.
was the hottest time of her.
Mm,
Between that and There's Something About Mary.
yeah,
Remember that? She had the cum in her hair.
no,
She had the jizz, the Eastern European
something
jizz.
about Mary.
Yeah, Ben Stiller, Cameron Diaz, Brett Favre.
Mm-mm.
Oh, where he
I,
he
I, I,
falls in
I
love with.
mean,
You gotta watch it. It is fucking golden comedy from back in the day, like
yeah,
'97, 2000. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Those are the. I think a lot of movies died out like 2012. Like the good movies where it's like you could push the limits and not get pushed back.
Kind of like when the political correctness was really starting to kick in. When did Obama come in?
Eight,
Yeah,
his
about
second
halfway through
term.
Obama. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, his second term. Yeah,
Everybody started getting butthurt. That's about right. Yeah,
and that see
yeah.
that's the worst time because that time we were just 2011. We were in Afghanistan, so it's kind of like there is no political correctness when you're downrange. I've seen more
Yeah.
dicks downrange than I care to have ever seen. Andrew Burke. Oh,
No.
you want to see my dick? Like, no. And just for anybody out there listening, if somebody walks in front of you and puts their ass in your face, and as they're farting, you right in the butthole, they will shit themselves.
Oh God. Just think.
Totally
Speaking of
happens.
penises, up in Alaska, we're out there on gate guard, right? One of
Gate
those
guard.
were house gate, GATE, house. Hey. And I look over there, and old boy's got his schlong hanging out. I mean, this thing's a fucking monster. I'm like, we're standing right out there by the gate, and he's got like this baby arm hanging out of his pants. I'm like, what the fuck?
Probably uglier than a son of a bitch, too. He was.
Dude, he could pick up anything that had two legs and a vagina.
Yeah,
I
all
have
he had to do was
never,
like, this
ever
ain't a
seen
third
any.
leg. This ain't a third leg, honey. See this
I
print?
have the gal driving the Budweiser van pulls through. I'm like, hey, pull over side real quick. I go over there, like, hey, can we get some posters? Yeah, sure. Yeah, here you go. I'm like, yeah, and he wants me to get your number for him. Which one? I point and I go, him. She writes that shit down. I take it over to him. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He must they just know, like, if they need shade, just come stand by him. He'll pull it out and
I,
create a
I,
fucking
they called him
sword.
Dirk Diggler. They called him Dirk Diggler for a reason.
That's a good movie too.
I don't even remember what it was. I remember that part.
Boogie Nights.
Yep.
That was John C.
No,
Riley and Mark
oh, that's
Wahlberg.
not a hot dog. Yeah. They
That
they
was a
they, they
I'm a
called him Dirk Diggler for a good reason.
I'm a star. I'm a star. I'm a bright shining star. And he- or when that girl kicks the other girl in the face when they're roller skating.
I don't remember it that well.
I do.
All
I
right,
love movies back in the day.
dude, you can quote like 8 million different movies.
I know.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Mama said life is like a box of condoms. You never know which one's gonna break. Eh.
Oh Lord.
Oh, could you imagine Daya saying that? Mama said life is like a box of condoms. I love
You're
that
an
man. I
idiot.
feel so. We, we should definitely go ahead and try to get him on. Should we call him and
Oh.
ask him when he wants to come on next?
Yeah, after this, yeah.
I'll
Well, we've
say I
been
can call
supposed
him
to
right now. We'll put him.
put him on speaker.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We'll pause and do it.
Oz, I want everybody to hear it.
Well, you got to wait for the answer.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's
my
find
God,
Mr. Shakur.
you're a lunatic.
I don't think I have his number. I don't know.
What?
Let me see. I might only have his email.
I don't. I know that.
I have his number, right?
Oh, my Lions.
All
Bring
right,
that
here
fella
we
up.
go.
See if he answers.
Yeah. If not, we're gonna
He
leave a
probably
goodie voicemail. He's
ain't gonna
probably out
answer.
there. Man, who the fuck is calling my phone?
Probably out there with some white woman.
Oh shit, Daya Shakur. You are on the podcast with
I can't hear
Jason
him.
and Bruce.
I can't hear him.
Oh Jesus, Bruce can't hear you, so he's gonna cry about it. Hey, when you coming on? Us and the family want to know. Okay,
Sound like
shit.
brr.
Yeah, he said he's ready to come on whenever. We're gonna have to. What you doing this weekend? Are you?
Hey, sounds like Charlie
Well,
Brown's teacher.
hey,
Yeah, you can't hear a word.
he's doing 2 to 3. Well, hey, here's what we're gonna do. Me and you and Brucey are gonna do a 3-way here in about 20 minutes. And we're gonna call you and we're gonna get that figured out because we're finishing up, wrapping up when I was trying to get you on speakerphone on the thing. Yeah.
Got that crappy iPhone.
October, holy shit. Well, hey, give us 20 minutes and we're gonna 3-way in a minute, all right? We're gonna try. I was trying to. All right, we'll call you back. All right. He said he's doing a weekly sports show on Mondays now, and he's doing 3
Yeah,
recordings a week. He said he's booked out till October.
Jesus.
Hey, NiMRoDs, these white boys we gotta get with the Tyson Jr., you sons of bitches. I love that man. He is so fucking wiry, and he's closer to me now, so I could just,
Oh yeah,
scoot the boot and
Virginia,
get to the shoot, or he can come up here.
Virginia. Oh fuck.
Virginia or West Virginia.
No, real Virginia.
You know how far away from West Virginia I am?
You mean like family, like deeper kin, deeper in, or like actual distance?
Like actual the state border from here to West Virginia.
42 miles.
Probably. Maybe I was say 50, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say
Well, at
42.
least your mom and dad weren't related before, so you're far enough.
Nah, my daddy's kin come from somewhere down there, and they followed the coal miners in the oil field and was up there in Dansville, PA.
If you ever want to read an interesting book about that exact thing that he's talking about right there, Hillbilly Elegy. Talks about folks doing
Ology?
that and everything. Hillbilly Elegy.
Tell them about your book. What was the book you read? Well, listen to.
Which
The only
one?
one that I would give a fuck that you read that had to
Oh,
deal with.
the LSD one.
Yes.
Made me think it was
Ladies
a
and
good
gentlemen,
idea.
Bruce was like, I think I would take a little bit of acid. I literally, my heart just started going, yeah, better be with me, bitch. But
Very,
you
very
know
little
what?
bit.
I won't do LSD.
I can't remember what was the name of that?
What's that?
That book.
The book? You did tell me. I can't remember, and it was something kind of cool.
God, crap. I don't know. I'll put it in the comments.
Yeah, we'll definitely throw it up because this is going up on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good book talking about how LSD was made and how the Swiss were making meth for the Germans during World War II. And yeah, and how there's actually what was it called? It's mostly on barley. It's like a
Or ergot?
barley ergot. Yeah, they
Yeah,
made a
that's what
whole
LSD
bunch
is
of
synthesized from it.
but they also made a whole bunch of actual good medicines that are still in use today
Hmm.
for like pregnant women, and I don't remember all of them, but there was a lot.
Speaking of that, there's a good her name Appalachian Forager on. I know Facebook and Instagram. I don't know about TikTok because I'm not a communist. But
It's probably on the tube.
yeah, her shorts, and that's what she does. She can walk. I don't know what. I
Oh,
think she's in Virginia.
yeah,
But what
but
she
no,
does is she forges and all that stuff, and it's like 100 years ago. 100. Well, what year is it? 2024.
yeah,
200
yeah,
years ago, foraging was the only way to go.
pretty
Foraging,
much.
farming, and
I don't know if I've got my look, folks. If you want to listen to free audiobooks, go to your library, and most libraries you can download audiobooks for free. You can
how
download
do you have to
books for
do it?
free. You go to the library, you get a library card. They give you the instruction card right there for Libby, and you just do it. It's great. It's
Free
free.
shit.
Well, no, it's not free. It's prepaid because your taxes pay for your libraries. So it's not
Well,
free. It's prepaid.
you're using what you paid for.
Exactly. You're getting some of your. You're using the resources. God, and I haven't even been drinking, and I can't speak. You're using the resources that you pay for.
It's almost like your taxes doing their job.
Yeah. Well,
You get a you pay all your taxes and you get to listen to a book for a few days.
yeah. Taxes are not. Taxation is not theft. It's extortion.
Damn. You made it sound so much worse when you really say it. Oh. Well, Brucey, do you
You
have
know,
any final thoughts, words of wisdom for the folks at home?
drink water.
Drink water.
Drink
It
lots
is
of
hot
water.
apparently.
Drink water. Stay hydrated.
Mm.
Look, if your pee, the more clear your pee is, the better off you are. If you're peeing brown, drink a lot of water.
This is not always true though, because if all you're drinking is beer, your pee will be clear, but you are not hydrated.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much.
Um, oh, EGRs are horrible for diesels.
Exhaust gas.
Certain- I had a guy explain it. Well, I watched a guy explain it. It's like hooking a
On,
tube into your ass and then putting it into your mouth, farting, and just recirculating the air.
oh well, yeah, they do that in the cars too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So,
like in your regular cars, your vent, because your crankcase has to vent. Your crankcase, your
mhm.
engine has to vent, and then they put that up into the vented air up into
Oh,
the intake, so it goes back in your car.
and always check your engine cab filter, or no, your cabin
Engine
air filter.
cabin air filter. That's it.
Cabin air
Because
filter.
when
Mine
it's
is.
black, and when it's black and you have allergies, it's probably a bad thing.
I'm going to tell you a joke offline because it might be pushed a little bit too far.
Allergies?
Yeah, allergies.
Oh,
I'll tell you when we call Daya.
oh, how'd that go? Um, shit, I can't remember. What
What?
did the space alien say to the farmer? I think. Take me to your weeder. Weeder, whole weeds.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's a real dad joke right there. Click the tongs twice on that.
Boom, boom. 3 times.
Yeah. Uh,
If you don't click it 3 times before you flip it, you're going to burn it.
Oh. All right, NiMRoDs. This is Bruce and Jason signing out, saying
Peace out, Boy Scout. Don't be
peace.
taken.